Hello, Internet, and welcome back to the story Nook. I know I've been gone so long. Far too long, my darlings. I have actually been sick. I think, I recorded a video and then uploaded it, and then I got sick with a very bad cough and sinus congestion and sinus infection, and the cough's finally withered away. But yeah, it sucks. But I'm finally feeling better. My husband's calling me. Give me a moment. We will pause this. Alright, I'm back. My husband had called me. But we're back to, Villainess level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the demon lord. Written by Satori Tanabata and illustrated by T. We are on volume 1. And we'll let you see our cast list. It's been a while because I was sick, had a sinus congestion, all that. And stuff just has not been going my way. So, where I'm working, I'm doing maintenance for a park, picking up trash, all that. Because I cannot keep their weed whacker on without, for long period of times, because, it shakes so much, it numbs my hands all the way up to my elbows. So they're just like, hey, we're not sure how long we're going to keep you because you can't exactly do all the job description, yada yada, blah blah blah. So yeah, essentially I've been given my notice and they're just like, have you been applying to other jobs? So I'm just like, I have, yada yada yada. I told him, I applied to these jobs in the county, because I do technically currently have a county job. It's just, nothing's working out for me, you know? Not a damn thing. And so, I'm filling out jobs for, temp agencies now, and I'm just like, do I want to just ride this out until, I get my pink slip, and I maybe draw employment for a week or two while I go for all the temp agencies, or what? I had one place, but that wanted to start me out as soon as possible, but one, it's a pay cut, and two, it is essentially they wanted to start me before my background check came through, and they want to wait a whole entire week before they drug test me. But it's also a pay cut, and also they charge you each check for the uniform. And so that's not going to be something I would be able to deal with. And then I did a thing just now to record a video for a random video interview for a cashier job at one of the fucking arenas in Atlanta. And I'm just like, it is not going through. So yeah, I've also been uploading videos to OnlyFans almost every single day. So if you want to have a video of me taking a shower, please send me money. That's all I ask. I'm fucking screwed at this moment. But here we are. We are on Interlude 3, Eleanora Hillrose. Let's not have me rant about the bullshit that is my life at the moment. Eleanora Hillrose, the only daughter of the sole duke in the kingdom of Valshian, reigned supreme over the female students of the academy. It was natural for daughters from radical families to pay attention to her, but even the daughters from families in the king's faction couldn't ignore her presence. All this gave the impression that Eleanora was a tyrant who abused her family's power. However, that was far from the truth. Eleanora and her friends were gathered in the parlor after classes, as usual, chatting with tea in one hand. I'm thinking of holding a large tea party, Eleanora said, and I'd like to invite not only you ladies, but other people as well. Congestion. That's wonderful, Lady Eleanora. Who are you planning to invite? Eleanora pondered. How about Amy? I haven't spoken to her very much. The faces of Eleanora's entourage turned grim upon hearing Amy's name. The name belonged to the daughter of the Minister of Commerce. In other words, her family was a part of the King's faction. "I'd advise against that," one girl replied critically. "I've only heard bad rumors about her." "Yes, I don't think Lady Amy would be a very good choice," another girl chimed in. "Is that so? Well, if you all think so." Eleanora was ignorant of and unconcerned with the political issues between aristocrats. She believed that the girls in her entourage spent time with her because they liked her. The girls used that to their advantage to manipulate Eleanora and maintain the factions at the academy. These girls were also the ones who told Eleanora that she could still marry the prince, despite being in a faction that opposed the king. But secretly, they were laughing to themselves at how easy Eleanora was to control. Unfortunately for them, an abhorrent presence that began influencing Eleanora had recently appeared. "Oh, we should invite Emilia as well," Eleanora said excitedly. "She turned me down the last time, but I'm sure she'll come this time." "Emilia? But His Highness hates her." "That's right. He could end up hating you as well, Lady Eleanora." "It'll be all right. I feel like my relationship with Sir Edwin will progress by getting some advice from Emilia," Eleanora explained. Despite her words, from the outside it looked like she just wanted to be friends with Emilia. "I'm going to go invite Emilia," Eleanora blurted before suddenly standing up and leaving the parlor. The stunned entourage exchanged glances of confusion. Meanwhile, Eleanora had made her way to the dorms and was now in front of Emilia's room. Usually a servant would be sent over with an invitation letter, but she distinctly took action herself when it came to Emilia. The maid poked her head out from behind the door to see who was visiting, and her eyes widened upon seeing Eleanora. "You're the daughter of the Hillrose family, correct?" "Yes." "Is Emilia here?" Yes, right this way." After slightly forcing her way into Emilia's room, Eleanora beamed when she saw Emilia, who was currently reading a book. In contrast to Eleanora's vibrant enthusiasm, Emilia was expressionless as usual, even after having her room barged into. "Emilia, I've come to see you." "Well, now, I see that you've gotten comfortable enough to barge into my room," Emilia said, making no attempt to hide her displeasure. Eleanora seemed to be completely unbothered by her tone and took a seat right in front of Emilia. "I'm going to hold a tea party. You'll come, right?" "I'll refrain from attending." "There's no need for you to refrain from anything with me." "Why do you pay any attention in the first place, Lady Eleanora?" Emilia's question made Eleanora recall recent events. Eleanora took notice of Emilia when she was called to the royal palace when they first entered the academy. She thought Emilia would become her romantic rival after she was asked to marry Edwin during her audience with the king, and Eleanora was ready to fight over him. Even after that misunderstanding was cleared up, Emilia was still someone her beloved Prince Edwin didn't like, so Eleanora disliked her as well. Those feelings changed after the incident where Alicia was bullied. Eleanora had never meant to go so far, but she ended up instructing some girls to hide Alicia's belongings after being persuaded by those around her. When Emilia found out, Eleanora thought she was done for. She thought that the incident would spread, and Edwin would find out, leading him to hate her, but Emilia didn't reveal what happened to Edwin. Not only did she stay quiet, but she even gave Eleanora advice on how to proceed. At the time, Eleanora was attempting to bake sweets. It started when her entourage encouraged her to try it after hearing that Alicia had given Edwin some homemade sweets. Eleanora was enthusiastic at first, but her sensitive palate led to disaster. She was completely unable to make something that she was satisfied with. However, the people around her kept praising her, saying everything she baked tasted the best in the world. Eleanor had been concerned about the discontent between her own impression and what the others were telling her, but Eumelia was the only one who gave an appropriate review, saying that the cookies she baked tasted strange. She was the only one who told the truth. And then Eumelia even said that Eleanora could definitely marry the prince. She was used to her entourage telling her so, but it was refreshing to hear it from an outside party. From then, Eleanora would talk to Eumelia whenever she had the chance. Eumelia reacted differently from the girls in her entourage and from the other students. And seeing her reactions was just so much fun for Eleanora. Having never come across someone who behaved so openly unfriendly toward her, Eleanora developed an endless interest in Eumelia. Does this mean that Eleanora likes people who are indifferent to her? Because that is a thing that some people can be attracted to. Like, not like sexually or romantically, but like, it's just. Sorry, I'm drinking water. I need a sip. But, like, it's just, like, a personality you find interesting. It's just like, oh, you don't like me? Let me get up more in your space because I like the fact that you don't like me or you have no interest in me. It's just interesting. But also, it just reminds me of the cliche of, like, the anime guy going, no one's ever treated me the way you do, after, like, female protagonist hits him, you know? After thinking back on the state of things, Eleanora answered Eumelia's question. It's because you're different from the others. Well, that's because I'm me, Eumelia said with a sigh. that that was so Eumelia-like, Eleanora excitedly pointed out. Also, it's because you said that I can marry Sir Edwin. I see, Eumelia replied after a pause. Eleanora began to talk about one of her favorite topics, tea, in an attempt to entertain Eumelia. She didn't notice that her words were being ignored. Eumelia was lost in her thoughts, worrying about how she would break it to Eleanora that she had lied about Eleanor's and the prince's chances of getting married. The two of them were on completely different pages, but on the outside, anyone would just see it as two good friends. And our next chapter is chapter 4, The Hidden Boss Meets a Dragon. But here's Eleanor, so everyone knows. We'll start chapter 4 next video. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy, you know. I've been tired. I know, like, my pink slip is coming any day now. I just don't know when. And at the same time, I'm just like, should I do anything before then? Should I just wait? Because I know all the temp agencies are just like, hey, we want you to start right away, yada, 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 yada. And I'm tired. And everything. A part of me is like, I wish I could just, you know, make money reading these books aloud for you guys, because I find it really fun, but it's not working out, you know, and there's that depression and, like, you know, the little voices in your head, like, why bother? Why do we keep trying? Just pack everything up and go to a whole nother state, but at the same time, would anything work out in that state? Because it's not working out in this state. I'm tired. There's an election coming up in the US. If you're registered to vote, go vote. I'm personally am voting for Kamala. I like her personality, and honestly, I can't stand Trump. I cannot, in good conscience, vote for a man who says grab him by the pussy. I can't. It's just not happening. But, yeah. You're all wonderful. You're all awesome. Remember to stay hydrated. Water, tea, coffee, whatever. I'm gonna try to fight through depression, but at the same time, it just has not been happening, you know? A part of me feels like crying today. Remember to eat something. Eating's important. So yeah. Eat something, stay hydrated. Send me pictures of cats if you have any, you know? I believe my Tumblr and stuff is listed in the link tree in the profile in the description of all these videos. So yeah, someone send me pictures of cats. I think I need that right now. Bye.